Well, you would know this guy. I don't know. I can't remember his name. It's real easy.
It's not the dude that does the makeup in like Manessa houses. I'm telling you, it's got to be George A. Romero, man. I'm telling you. What's up, everybody? We're on live. Boom. We're on here with a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine.
Jared on tonight.
Mr. Blue, Jared the Blues, man. He's like a little heavy metal blues in the house tonight.
Heavy metal moonshine.
Well, it's heavy metal blue shine tonight.
Blue shine. It's the blue shine.
You can call me heavy metal blues, baby.
That's what it is. Heavy metal blues, baby.
Heavy metal blue balls.
Yeah, heavy metal. Dennis ain't in here, is he? No. So what have you been up to, Jared?
All right.
It's been a while since I've seen you, man.
Yeah, I'm just maintaining this river down here, man. I live close to the river, you know.
Yeah, I was down that way today, and I seen my uncle for a little bit. I took the boy to the Foster house. We had a Foster burger, and listen, hold on. I was coming up your road, dude. I was heading your way, and I was kind of hoping you were home. I was going to stop and throw you a jar. No bullshit.
You should have.
My son was like, "Didn't you want to go past your mom's house?" And I was like, "Dude, I whipped around right there at Bundy's old house, man." And I went back around, but like I said, they got some good stuff. But I don't want to talk about what good stuff I have.
Yeah, I hear you.
But it's ready, dude. Like it is so.
We know it's just cupcakes, Jason. We know how you bake cupcakes.
Well, listen, this is what I wanted to go do. I went and seen the tree that I smashed into while I was riding my quad. No. Dude, I'll tell you what, man, when you ain't been somewhere for a long time and then you go back there.
It changes. It changes.
Yes, dude. Yes. Very bad. Hold on, I got a buddy of mine.
Yeah, very bad. Very bad. It changes. You're like, what happened? Hey, Jared, how long have you lived down by the river, man?
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to forget that.
Like most of your life, have you lived on the river most of your life?
No, it's just I live close enough to it to be able to. Hey, I live by a river. That's all I can say, man.
Do you consider yourself a river billy, like a river hillbilly? Are you a river billy?
He's a river rat.
Living along the river.
Listen, Webster River Rat, baby.
You think you're more of a mountain man, a mountain billy?
That
maybe in between.
Are you a river billy or a mountain billy?
Little bit of each, you know. But
okay, I like that answer.
I do like mountains, but too many Bigfoot up there, you know.
Hey,
I don't like. They're just too big, man. They're like 10 foot tall, man. I'm only like 6 foot.
That's what we're looking for, though.
That's what we're
man. Yeah, I don't mess with them people, man. I used to hang out with them, but
you know what he did? Listen, he was hanging out with them, and he was like, "F this, I'm burning you out." So he was launching shit at him, caught everything on fire.
Hey, what's tonight's subject matter?
You.
Tonight's subject matter is whatever we make it. It's let's have some fun, talk about moonshining or hunting or Bigfoot. I mean, sounds like we got on Bigfoot already. Bigfoot's like my favorite subject.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
But Jarrett was a part of a lot of firsts for me because I was friends with his stepson. So like I was always, dude, listen, Jared has always made me laugh. Like he has some good stories of like trying to get my friend out of bed, trying to get him for school.
Come down and get my son out of bed for school.
Bro,
try that.
Jarrett pulled the whole mattress down the steps, dude. Load on it.
I got I got a 100-watt amplifier with two 12-inch speakers, man. I put it right up beside my friend's head after I put a hit of LSD in his mouth, man. He was like tripping while he was sleeping.
What?
And so I turned that amp on, man. I figured he's tripping by now. I turned that thing on right by his head and I yelled his name. And I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that.
You did some reverb.
Yo, you think he saw the devil? You think?
I mean, he was probably
Yeah. It made some
I
kind of
think he did
connection.
too.
It made some
I
kind of
think he
connection
saw
in
him
his
too.
brain.
But listen, check this out. The first time I ever drank Dago Red, he used to get this Dago Red.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff, man.
It was killer, right? I'm gonna tell you how good it was. We're hanging out down in the basement, partying. I'm like 17. We're down there. Yeah. My buddy Dave shows up. He had this girl with him. And, she's kind of like meeting everybody for the first time, acting all cool. Remember, we smoked.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was good. Listen, he's like, man, you want some Dago Red? I said, where'd you get that? He wouldn't tell me. He pulls it out. I did something. Oh, man, it was good, right? Strong. That Dave, he give Dave some, that girl some. And she was like, she did the drink. It was like all in one motion, dude. She did the drink and went straight back. Boom.
Oh, whoa.
She hit the floor.
Lights out.
Wow. I know you keep telling me about that.
Mm-hmm.
I can barely remember her.
I think her name was Kim, I think it was, or something like that. But that's whatever, beside the point. But
no, her,
yes,
her name was Fall.
Yeah, Fall was a lot. And then there was, Jarrett actually was a big, like he's the only influence I've ever had for when it came to like the blues. And like I tell people this all the time. Like when I heard him play the Star Spangled Banner, Jimi Hendrix style on his harmonica, like melt your face off, like, dude. It gives me the goosebumps every time. Like, dude, it was freaking phenomenal.
Hey, eventually,
I wonder if we could do some like black metal vocals with some harmonica.
Dude, I've been trying to get him to do some heavy metal harmonica for me for a while.
Well, what you got to do is you just got to figure out some lines, some bass lines for him to lay out, some riffs and stuff, have him play them, and then we can record them, and then we can play a little guitar to it, and then we can lay in our.
How long have you been playing the harp?
I just ran into a picture. It looked like, man, I was like first grade, man. I learned my first song, but I didn't keep on playing. My dad played, but I have a picture.
Did he teach you how to play?
I have a picture I just found, black and white, and it's like, it looks like me playing a harmonica. So that's what I tell everybody. But that was the time that I learned my first song. But actually, if you look on the back of the picture, it says Jarrett's eating peanuts.
It looks like you're playing harmonica.
It looks like I'm playing. So I tell everybody, I'm playing. See me playing.
You hear it.
But it was actually true because it was the same timeline. But
so, like, when did you like play? When did you think that? Well, when did you know that you're like, man, I could play. I can go and play out. Like, how old were you when you were like realized like?
Yeah, after coming around, like quitting, about 19.
Yeah. Then you were like, I'm letting it rip. You just focused on the blues.
Man, I bought a big ass Fender amplifier. That's that one I put upside my friend's head, man. That thing was so loud. My dad was pounding on my door. I woke him up. He was gonna kill me.
Listen, man, you ought to be happy. Hey, listen, Load never gave you that kind of trouble. Not while he was living there, maybe. I don't know, flipping the car a couple times. Who knows? So then you realize, like, all right, man, like you're gonna just, So it's just been more of a passion for you then, right?
Yeah, it's in my blood. I can't get rid of it.
I mean, everybody got the blues in them, baby. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's how you portray them.
I love the blues. That's how I learned how to play guitar.
Listen,
Oh, you
man,
play guitar?
champagne
Yeah, a
and
little bit.
reefer,
Yeah, I
baby.
do.
Well, we could
I
jam
mean,
on here.
I played it throughout my life. I have a guitar. I'd like to get a new one. I'm just so busy with too many things right now. But as our project progresses and I can step away from my full-time job, I'm going to be playing more guitar. I'd like to write some music. I really want to find a band. I hope to do vocals someday. So I'd love to find a project somebody's
Bang.
doing that I could do some vocals for. But
Look,
the
man.
style of music that I do is hard to find people that in America that create it. So it's and I'm an older person, so there's I really don't know any musicians my age that want to create original music. Like the guys my age, they want to play cover songs, at a bar or
Yeah,
something.
I hear
I
you.
want to create completely original, really dark black metal, and
Oh, here's the thing with the
I should
blues,
be
though,
living in
man.
like Norway or somewhere because that's the people that do that. It's not so much in America. So it's
Like the blues, though, the blues are like the building block of a lot of music, dude.
for
You know
rock
what I
and
mean?
roll.
But
It's
for
the
yeah,
building block of rock and roll.
exactly, man.
Yeah,
So
that's right. That's where it all started, I would say. But it was slower back then.
so
And
like
then
I told
they hit about the 60s or late 50s. They started getting a little bit rock and rollish, man. You could
the
dance to it.
tempo's picking up, like
yeah.
okay, so like back in the 40s or the 50s, they were kind of a slower tempo.
Yeah, I would say so because it was coming up from down south from the cotton fields, and
So more like a jazz type
yeah.
or
Pittsburgh was a jazz town. It wasn't a blues town. So up
I
on the hill,
remember I
that's all that
remember
jazz.
I remember reading about an old blues player, like one of the first original ones where they talk about him like that he really struggled in the beginning. Like he had a hard time and I don't know if he got kicked out of a band or something happened and he disappeared for a while. And then he
yeah,
showed back up on the scene.
writing
Now all of
blues.
a sudden the guy was like the best blues player, like blew everybody away.
No,
And they
but
swore that he sold his soul to the devil. I mean, this is a true story. It's one
that
of the
was
first original, I think it was a black guy. That's
Jarrett. Listen,
well, and they
Jarrett
say that
tells
the guy all of a sudden like just was smoking everybody. Like the guy couldn't even like play chords before, disappeared for like about 6 months and came back a legend. And they swore he sold his soul for rock and roll.
Oh
It's
yeah,
interesting. Yeah. Blues is like the original tie from the guitar to the devil. That's the original
yeah,
story from the
yeah.
blues, and that's where it comes from. And
Listen,
then I think
Jarrett.
everything, like, it's kind of interesting, but like all the really, really best music, the people had really bad problems.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, like
But
drug
this is what
problems,
makes
alcohol problems, life problems, like
this is what makes it good,
just
though, Rich. This is why everybody likes the blues and all those kind of musics because you can connect to it. You
the
know what I'm
energy.
saying? That's like the working man's music, bro. You got the fucking blues, brother. You know? Am I right, Jarrett?
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. See, I'm making him proud, bro. I'm making him proud.
Hey,
Listen,
what's your blues song? You got a heavy metal blues song?
no, but we need to make one.
Yeah, you put a
Oh,
little
dude,
harp in.
there's so many of. I mean,
Go ahead, let's hear it.
ACDC. You want
Let's
heavy
hear it.
metal blues? Just
No,
listen to
listen,
old ACDC with Bon Scott singing.
listen. He'll jam out for you. Go ahead, Jared. Let him know what you do.
I walked 47 miles. You're
Ah,
so fine. I want to love you all the time. You're so fine, pretty baby. I want a heavy metal blues, baby, all the time.
Moonshine.
You should have said you want to drink heavy metal moonshine all the time.
Yeah, I need some of that green stuff.
Moonshine.
You got the green.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. Hey, I saw BB King live years ago. I saw BB King live. He was great.
Really?
There was another blues player I saw live. What was his name? Oh, I can't think of it. But when I saw BB King, he was with the Allman Brothers, which was just, and I saw that at the Valley Forge Music Fair. And in the center of the stage just went around. I was like fourth row watching BB King just rail it out. It was amazing. You know, there he is.
Little baby act.
There he is, BB King right there. I
Yeah,
saw him live.
Had to get pretty close to that dude right there, man, to get that picture.
You know
Look,
who
there's
the other
nobody.
one I saw was? The other one I saw was Buddy Guy. You know who Buddy Guy is?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know all them guys, man. I sat in with people out in Chicago.
And then I saw Neil Young a few times.
Are you that old, Jared?
What's that?
You sat in out there in Chicago.
I sat in with people in Chicago on South Side. Yeah, man. At the something, I forget the name of it, but it's not there no more, man. I was sitting in with famous people.
Who? You know famous people now.
You're sitting in with famous people right now.
Yeah, I'm sitting in with famous people right now. See?
And now you're famous people too, Jared. You're
that's what I do.
Too. Listen, you got to play harmonica when we start making some of our own music. You need to do the harmonica for us.
Yeah, we'll do that. Let me know what's up.
Beautiful.
Yeah, dude. We could put some like heavy metal effects on.
We might have to take them on the road, Bigfoot hunting. We need a harmonica player in the woods.
Hey, dude, Jared will squatch with us. I know you will. Like he said, he's been hanging out with him and stuff.
Well, hold on. Listen, I want to find out more about that. Like, Jared, for real, man, you got a line on some Bigfoots.
Well, I can't give up my spots, man. But my friend, he's recently died. He used to go out on all the sightings whenever they would get a report. He was an artist.
Okay.
And he would go to the person who firsthand knowledge of seeing it, and he would draw. He would ask them, does it look like this? Does it look like this? So he went out on a bunch of reports. So he had all them sightings in artwork.
Oh, artwork too. So he was drawing as he was seeing.
Yeah. The Pennsylvania Bigfoot Society up in Jeanette.
Oh, so we got some fans in here. I'm trying to. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I've been totally slacking.
We want to draw one too. We want to draw one in. And
Yeah. Rich wants to go on a date with one.
Well, yeah, we'll fix you up, man. Laurel Cavern area, that area. That's a good area.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that area somewhat. I mean, I
anywhere.
haven't hunted a lot, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, anywhere up behind, you get on that mountain range, man.
Right?
Yeah, there's a lot. There's huge woods in Pennsylvania, man.
Oh yeah. Jared's a big hunter, huh?
I stay away from them Bigfoots, man.
Why?
They're unpredictable, man.
Well, yeah, they could kill you.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
Well,
they find hunters dead sometimes, crushed up from them. I watched the story about a guy he was an avid hunter, and they said he hunted this mountain range like for 20 years. You saw his truck there all the time, and he knew the woods real well. They said one time the truck was there for days, and they realized something was wrong. And they went looking for him, and they found him and they found his gun leaned up against a tree, but then they found him like 50 yards away up against a bankment, and his whole ribs were crushed, like
Really?
something just crushed him,
Oh man,
like
he must have said.
smashed him. And,
He must
yeah.
have said.
Well, they
He
said
must have
that.
said the.
I think they said something like he had been seeing something and that he was tracking it or something. He probably tracked the damn thing and then it realized it. Because if they're that good of being elusive, like I'm sure they could come up on you before you know that they're there.
Well,
More than
yeah,
likely.
being
More than
being
likely.
being interdimensional too, man. You know, you can phase in,
Yeah,
phase out.
they say that too. And my thoughts always too were, what if they're just otherworldly? What if they come in on a ship and they're here and gone?
But a
Like
lot of times
what
you
if,
see it like you know, like a light in the sky, like a UFO or like an orb type of thing. Right before you see the Bigfoot, a lot of people see that like an orb.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of that stuff
You
too.
know what Slayer
Yeah,
says? You know what
Hey,
Slayer
listen,
says?
maybe
Right before
Bigfoot
you see
is
the
just like
light, you die.
maybe maybe Bigfoot is just like an alien's cat or dog. So when they come down, they cut him loose for a while. They let him out to go to the bathroom and do his thing. He's got
No,
to come back, and they're gone.
no.
yeah, he's got some kind of contract with aliens. You know,
I was thinking like XM radio, maybe.
he got some kind of contract. Take water, soil samples, and
Like
whatever.
Wonka. It's like Wonka Vision.
They're taking, them Bigfoot. They're taking women samples.
They're taking something. They ain't taking me.
Yeah, they'll do that too.
You know what'll happen if you don't pay attention? They'll take your ass. Just like that. Be like, oh, before you know
Well,
it.
I got some really good ideas for drawing in Bigfoot. I really
Listen,
do.
before you know it, he's in and out. You've just been violated by an alien and his.
That's
Look,
not called violation. That's called probing.
look, Jarrett. My wife says, "What's
Hey,
up?"
it's Christy.
Oh, Christy, hi.
Christy.
Bam. Can you see that on your
Yeah,
phone?
I see her.
Okay. I am not
Are you?
seeing the Facebook comments. Maybe. I don't know. And nobody's commenting on Facebook. Maybe.
Christy.
Hold on. I don't know where.
Hey, Bigfoot. We're gonna
I can get
find
you.
you.
Yeah, maybe I can get you the drawings from Bigfoot Society and Jeanette.
That'd be
I
cool.
would love to tattoo some of that type of stuff. Like if we did get the drawings, I wonder if we could get permission to tattoo them on people.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Like
You know what?
the original drawings, have a set of all the original drawings for Tattoo Clash. We could tattoo those on people as well as all the designs that we put together ourselves. Like there would be
Yeah,
endless the amount of different tattoo ideas with Bigfoot that you could do.
I'll have to inquire and see if I can pick you up.
See, like Bigfoot out in the field getting beamed up into a ship out of a cornfield.
Oh, Biggie.
That'd be fantastic.
Jarrett's already been beamed up once or twice, huh, Jarrett?
Yeah.
Dream me up,
With
beam
what,
me up.
snake?
Huh?
Got bit by what?
Did you say bit or
Oh,
what was the word?
Beamed up.
Oh yeah,
beamed
beamed.
up.
He's talking about being beamed up to the aliens. Aliens.
Right. Beam me up,
I've
Scott.
seen a few ships, but I never had any contact.
No?
Gonna get some space shine.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, advertise it to the aliens and see how they can market it.
Right.
They market. Well, they say they're just on the other side of the ice wall that surrounds all the oceans of the world, man.
Well, every bottle could come with an ET finger in it.
Listen, hey, Garrett or Rich, Marcus Chapman says Whorehouse Blues, Motorhead, sold his soul to the devil at the crossroads in Mississippi. That's right. I love it.
Oh yeah.
So what they looked that up.
Oh yeah, so who's that? Hello from Monks Road, Kentucky. What up, Kentucky?
What up, Kentucky? We're
That's
glad to
cool.
have you in the house.
Yeah, digging it, man. Just bullshitting tonight, right?
We got Kentucky in the house.
What the? You all right, Rich? Rich has Tourette's. He does that something now.
Kentucky. Sometimes the vocals, because I don't have the screen up and stuff, it wants to blaze out if I get too loud. So I try to get it small.
There's your boy.
It's Ronald. Ron Barone. Ron Barone.
So what's going on in the valley down there, Jared? Other than the river getting, like, I noticed it today was a little high, but like it wasn't high. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's not really too much going on, but if you can make something happen at your own house, that's about it.
Yeah, I hear you there.
Okay. I see a little conflict going on up here at the winery. The winery.
Okay.
The winery up here. The people bought that mansion up on the hill from the golf course.
Yeah.
They're building a housing plan right next to it. And they have their bands out on the porch facing that direction.
Oh.
Can you imagine building a brand new house and having a band in your backyard every weekend?
Yeah. If they're good, I'd be all right with it.
Right, live entertainment, man.
Hey, if they played black metal, I might set up a whole freaking gnarly scene in my backyard every week.
George Thorogood rocked the place, and I talked to somebody who was making pizzas along the road out on Tri-County over there at Vels, and he says he lived like on a hillside directly straight across from that hillside, and he could hear him swearing and fuck this, fuck that.
Right. That's
And
cool.
I mean, it's gonna be a problem up there, man. Brand new houses, and they got a rock and roll whatever on the other hill right there. So
Hey,
that's
man.
your answer. That's your answer. What's happening down here? I don't know.
I'm telling you right now, before I move out of this house, there are going to be some black metal nights in this
Black metal
neighborhood.
nights. What about some black
Have
metal?
me on the back porch.
So are you playing with any bands right now, Jared?
No, but I'm being confronted by people who are like saying, "Let's go, man."
Like, I mean, are these people legit? Are they on your level?
Oh yeah, man. I just had a guy who played with everybody in Pittsburgh for a long time. He's probably around my age, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Christy wants you to play something for her.
It probably don't sound too good on here.
It did. It sounded good. Just stay away from the phone.
Yeah, move back from the screen.
That's all. And
yeah, back away from the screen a little.
That's it. Yep.
Maybe back a little more. Can you hear it? You can tell he's getting it.
Ah, get it. Yeah. Getting it, bro.
We got to get him a better mic. He might need to back away more. Can you hear it?
Yeah. Oh, dude, it sounds good on this side.
Oh, does
Okay,
it?
well, maybe
Yeah.
it might be just where I'm at. So hopefully it's out there too, because I can't hear it.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, okay.
Listen, so when you watch it back, you'll hear it's good, dude. Look,
Okay, cool.
Ron's giving the.
I can see that. I can see that. Yeah,
Listen,
because sometimes it's funny on what comes through on my end. I don't always
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a good. I didn't think it was a good idea because most people I do that to on a phone, they say it's not coming through that great.
well, that was better when you backed up. It was better. You got real clear when you backed up.
Yeah.
So that was good. I mean, dude, when you rewatch it, you'll be able to hear it better because you'll be able to.
Yeah.
So thank you. That was awesome, dude. Man, just hey, listen. Now I only got one more thing.
Okay. What was it?
You know I'm serious, right?
What's that?
Where's my sauce, bro?
Your sauce. Oh, the sauce. Yeah, we're gonna make some real soon here. I can't live without it, man. I'm addicted.
So listen, Jarrett makes I've lived this way ever since. I only eat chops, only nowhere else but his house, right? He makes the pork chops on the East Coast, bro. The sauce,
I believe it.
listen, the sauce ain't like your normal like sauce, dude. It's banging. Like, dude, like listen, I can't even get him to I got to go down. This is how you want his sauce. You got to go sit at his table with a loaf of bread and eat it with him.
The special sauce.
Yeah, I whip up some special sauce, man.
Yeah, and then listen, then his sodium goes through the roof, and then Kathy's in his ass.
Yeah, I'll get
a little special sauce.
A little special sauce there. I'll whip it up for you.
Listen, man, I guess Jarrett, we could trade jar for jar.
Oh, okay, we'll do that.
Oh, now see how fast he's ready.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Sauce tomorrow, dude.
We'll do that.
Jared will be like, dude, I got. Listen, and when he makes it, he don't just do like a little pot and got like this big ass. You still have that pot?
The what?
The real big pot you make it in?
Oh yeah, I got a bigger one now, man. It's you could take a bath in this one I got now.
Are you serious? Let's make some moonshine in
it. I got one of them commercial grade right now.
Hey, listen, I need a steel hand. You'll be drunk though. That's the problem. You'll drink it all.
Yeah.
Listen, you'll be falling off the steel and shit. You'll be like, dude, you're gonna blow us up. You're gonna blow us up.
Hey, well, it's hot in my room here, man. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm like dying. It's about 150 degrees.
Oh damn.
But well, how long you guys gonna be on?
We're
just
just
flames at the bottom of the screen.
We're just hanging out, man. It's a free night. We're just talking about like what's coming up, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna cut out.
Hey, brother. Hey, it was good to talk to you, Jarrett.
Yeah, nice meeting you. Nice meeting you.
Hey, dude, it was a pleasure meeting you, and thank you for coming on and playing for us.
You're welcome.
Hey,
maybe we could get together. We need to do some music and some creating. So
Yeah.
Talking to you, Jared. Okay.
Oh, I mean, I can put a band together in about 24 hours, man. If you want to put together the heavy metal blues band.
Okay. We'll do that. We ought to make. We got to make some videos.
Yeah, bring some product.
Some lyrics. Yup.
Instead of selling CDs, we'll sell product.
Hey, it's a product sponsorship.
Yes.
So I'll keep you drunk. You keep us on there.
Okay, man. We'll do something. All right.
There. Good talking to you.
How do I get off of here? You just hit a button.
Yes, I'll get you.
Yeah, just clear. It should be a just leave studio button at the bottom. There he goes.
Boom. Now just
He's
hang
gone.
up.
I'm gone. Okay.
All right, brother. Later.
Okay, I'm gonna check back and watch you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, cool. See ya. That's funny.
Yeah, Jared, man. Jared was he was huge. Big part of me in my younger years.
Well, there's a funny thing. He's got a little bit of Uncle Dennis in him. There's a little bit of Uncle Dennis there, just a little bit. And maybe that was just because he was moving around and the dog was in the screen and it was active. It was an active interview with him. He was moving around. So maybe that's what reminded me a little bit of Dennis.
So, yeah, let's talk about our guest coming up, man. One of our guests coming up, actually. Drum roll.
Dude, I posted on Tom Araya's one of his links on Facebook because I met Tom Araya at Band's house when Slayer played there. He was a super cool dude. Like I literally knocked people out of the way to when I saw him come walking across the room, and he actually said to me, he goes, haven't I met you before? I was like, no. I was like, but I'll take that as a great compliment. He was just a super nice guy, so
I
saw a photo.
In your nightmares.
I saw a photo of him and his wife today, and it was actually a really, really nice photo. It made me feel a little bit nostalgia, and I won't tell you in what way, but it just, I wrote on there, hey man, that's wonderful. And that I met him at Bam's house and that he was just top notch when I ran into him, I would love to hang out with Tom Araya. I would hang out with that dude. Yep.
It'd be great to get him on the podcast.
I'd also wanted to talk to him and say if he's ever doing a black metal project and needs a vocalist to do some background black metal vocals, I would love to. Oh, could you imagine? What's up? What's up, everybody?
Everybody. All right, so listen, we're gonna review this jar I have here in front of me.
What do you got there?
So I'm just gonna see if he's gonna get on here first. I don't know why I'm not seeing Heavy Metal Moonshine or Jason Bartolozzi's. But what I have here, I sent him. Now he's probably sleeping. I'm not harping on Uncle Dickbag, but let me tell you how it is dealing with my uncle.
You don't know what kind of mood he could be in.
No, it's never a great one.
He don't sleep naked, does he?
He probably should. Right.
You might catch him in the middle of his nap.
Right. Absolutely right. That's Dennis. What is Kick? That Kick is a new platform that they put on. But so here we go. So now it's a little weird colored, right? I mean, you know what, dude? I'm gonna go on here because I can't see the comments, so I'm just gonna go on through my phone and see them. I know it's kind of.
What's the color?
Hold on. No, I gotta go under Jason. Master. Joe Lawthorne. Joe Lawthorne, man, we gotta shoot. Listen, can we get Joe back on here? Can we get Joe back up on here? Oh man,
Joe Lawhorn.
Listen, dude, we gotta talk about that episode, my dude.
Yeah, that was we need to pull it up here. That when I saw that, I realized that my man's a star. That was an epic episode.
I will hold on.
And I'm pretty sure he's still with his wife. So like that blows my mind. That ah,
Hold on. Wait.
oh yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. I can't stop laughing. I'm sorry. Let's see. It's the hold on. This one ain't.
I was just trying to go into some of the stuff. I was looking for like some of the Facebook stuff. I was trying to see if I got any responses from any of the guests I was trying to reach out to. But I feel like it's going to be hard to get people to respond on here.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see. I'll find it, dude. Listen, I'll find it, Joe. That was some funny shit, Joe. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, he was awesome. Joe Lawhorn was awesome. Gary Burke was awesome. His stuff was great. Um, I think his music is just going to keep taking off too.
Oh
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
want to go. I'd love to go see him live sometime. I'd like to follow up on some of the stuff we're talking about when we can. When things are taking off a little more, we hit the road. I'd like to go see him live. I think it's just going to keep taking off too. I really want to go.
Yeah.
I'd love to go see him live. And then who was the other guest we have coming up? Kenneth Cole, is that his name?
No, we got so our next guest coming up is I'm thinking it's the guitar. I'm thinking it's Pete Evick. He is the guitarist for the Bret Michaels band.
No, that's cool, man.
Yeah, so he's all about it. The dude's an amazing songwriter, amazing singer, an amazing guitar player. I mean, he's got to be if he tours with Bret Michaels, dude. Like
he looked like a really cool cat too. Like he just looked like a down to earth cat, man. He's going to be fun to talk to.
Yeah,
he's got to have some brilliant stories, man.
He's got to have some real good ones. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I got to do a little more work on him, but I think I'm not sure, but I think he might have something to do with a little bit of liquor making. I know for sure he makes candles and stuff like that, dude. Like, yeah, he's a pretty cool cat. Like, and I understand he's busy, so it's like you got to catch him and talk to them when you can, and when they're not, all over.
Dude, I'll podcast with that guy on a 3 a.m. whenever. I'll do the podcast with that guy, whatever works.
Right.
I mean, I feel like that would be that way with any bigger guests out there. Don't feel like you got to make our time schedule because we'll get to you. We'll make it work for you.
Now, listen, I'd like to give a shout out to a friend of mine that stopped over the other day out of nowhere, Mr. Carl Stiffy and his girlfriend, wife. I forget. I'm not very smart when it comes to remembering things, but
shout out from Heavy Metal Moonshine.
Yeah, Heavy Metal Moonshine. Shouting out to Mr. Carl Stiffy. He good dude, man. He come over. We talked for a good bit. I'm gonna help him out with a little. I'm gonna make him a little something special. So, we'll see.
Bake him a cake, right? You're gonna bake him a cake.
I'm gonna bake him maybe a pie, or maybe I'll make him a pot of coffee.
Okay.
Coffee. I feel like they might need a pot of coffee. No, they don't want coffee. I think I got to get him like some chocolates.
How about some chocolate coffee?
Well, maybe just some chocolates.
I'd like the coffee because when the alcohol sometimes makes me tired, so I feel like the caffeine could
Yeah. Well, let's see. It's total opposite me, dude. I take caffeine. I'm like, tired.
Yeah, I know. You're the opposite.
Red Bull
Me,
puts
I'm
me.
like, it doesn't take me much.
So we're gonna
The
give a couple more.
caffeine in coffee drills me way worse than the caffeine in soda. I don't know why.
Yep. Who's that? So that's Sun Kissed Oranges, Miss Dee Dee Pope. She's cool. Listen, I talked to her the other day again. Like, there's two people in my circle that are doing big things. Like when it comes to making, well, there's more than two, but like these two I talk to on more of a regular basis. And listen, man, don't let Miss Dee Dee Pope catch you slipping, bro. Don't, because she will outshine a lot of people, dude. I'm telling you that right now. That woman can listen. She can't sit idle. Idle hands ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? So like, you know, she's constantly progressing, and
Working on something.
not that she needs to progress, dude, because she's really good. And then my buddy Jeremy in Texas, dude, he keeps sending me some really good photos of some really nice caps, and like, dude, he's doing big things too, like, and he knows he's doing some good shit. So that's cool. I like hearing from him too, man. We're gonna say hi to
Well,
April.
Dee Pope, she might be good to bring on again sometime down the road. That was a great. I really had fun interviewing her. She had a lot of energy. Guests like that, you don't have to even have a lot of questions for her because they just kind of shine on their own. I found that with a lot of these guests is that they kind of shine on their own.
Right. See, there you go, Mr.
You got to
Carl.
let them.
Mr. Carl Stiffy.
You got to let them shine.
He corrected me. Said it was a great visit. Thank you for my chocolate. Says girlfriend. LOL. So that's what it was. It was. I got to get his girlfriend some chocolates. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Giving another man's woman some chocolates. But I know they're probably laughing because they're probably home watching this shit right now, laughing. Dude, listen,
absolutely.
There was nothing cooler than hearing them tell me. They were like, dude, we weren't even watching TV, bro. We were like, we're watching you, dude. So tonight, I feel like they're probably like I fell a little short for everybody.
I feel very lucky for everyone that's watching our show, and I will say, I got a text message from Mrs. Shaw today, Matthew's mom, and it was very, very nice. And thank you, Mrs. Shaw. If you happen to be watching tonight, I may give you a shout out every week, just because I appreciate you coming on here and watching what we're doing. So you always have a special invitation, Mrs. Shaw. You even have an invitation to come looking for Bigfoot with us if you want.
If she can cook.
She's at home with her old man. He's in his 90s. Matthew's father is, he's good man too. So
well, what I'm saying is, bro, like if I guarantee you she can bake.
Oh, guaranteed.
Hands down. Listen, bro, they got
guaranteed.
Those are the best, man. So a friend of mine, well, an old friend of mine, he had his friend's mother make him some stuff, and she's right off the boat, dude. She made him some cinnamon rolls that were outrageous, dude. But like they know what's up, man. So, but let's see here.
Hey, when you come from places where you can't just walk into a store and buy anything, you learn how to make beautiful things. And the best desserts, the best dinners will always be made by these grandmothers that just rolled in here, or they've been cooking forever and laying in bed sipping some scissor.
Where's the pee at, Christy? I'm thinking like sipping on some scissors. Slicing on some scissors.
Oh my God, that's good.
Hold up.
Oh, you know who else I'd like to give a shout out to? The guys at Sherwin-Williams. I don't know if they're watching tonight. Josh and Eddie, I deal with those guys a lot. Poor Josh had to deal with me. I roll in there for like 2 minutes. I'm like, mix me this paint. All right, I gotta go. I'll be back. I just roll out the door. Poor Josh is like, what the hell, Here, match this tile. I'm gonna leave the tile with you. Here's the paint. And then, it's like these poor guys gotta put up.
Right. Dealing with Rich. Like, no.
Oh,
All right.
oh
So
yeah.
that sounds like, so we got Pete Evick coming up. Like I said, he's the guitarist for the Bret Michaels band. And then after him, so that's what we got to figure out is how we got to do that. But after him is Misty Poehler, I think, and she is a tattoo artist / singer in a
Okay.
band. I think it's Second Chance Band it's called, or Second Chance Music maybe. Kind of interested in it. It's going to be a fun interview, I think, too, as well. And I'm
July
only
2nd.
somewhere around there, or 11th or something. I don't know, something like that. But a buddy of mine, Ryan and Tabitha, Ryan was like, dude, you got tickets. We're going to go see Slaughter to Prevail and Falling in Reverse, I think.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm pretty pumped for that. What is she talking
I
about?
bet.
No. I mean, is my favorite band, you know what I mean? But let's talk about this. Where's Uncle Denny might be popping on here in a minute. We're gonna try to get
Uncle Denny.
Let's see if she wants to get on here real quick.
What is Uncle Denny doing?
What is Uncle Denny not doing is the question.
What's he not doing?
He was asleep. Listen, I left. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm like, dude, you ain't even doing anything. Come on, look, that's from Jarrett. Jarrett, forgot to thank you for having me on. Come on. No problem, Jarrett. We appreciate you coming on. We appreciate it.
Oh, cool. I got a thing on Facebook where it says the admins approved your request to post and comment in Slayer Forever. So I guess that's where that must have been, that's where I posted for Tom Araya that I met him. I love that picture of him and his wife.
Oh, wait. No, the whiskey drinks are up next. Well, so that's who I have the confliction with then. The confliction is the whiskey drinks and the other one, but I'll figure it out. Yeah. So I don't know. We had the whiskey drinks in first, but Pete Evick needs to. I don't know. I'll see if Pete can move one or.
That was great that Jared came on. That was nice that he came on. He definitely he fits in with our show.
Listen, man, that guy.
Hey, we fit in well with River / hillbillies. It don't matter what kind of Billy you are.
Listen, he lived 5 minutes.
Redneck,
5 minutes
don't matter.
From where I lived in Webster, bro. He was 5 minutes up the road. His stepson. Oh shit. Oh shit.
What's up? What? Hello.
How did you get on here? Are you hacking into everything?
No, I'm not. I've got bug bites all over me.
Like what?
I'm sitting outside and a bug just bit my face. I got like
Listen, you know why? Because True Green come and sprayed. And then
are you typo blood?
They like my blood, let's just say that.
You're probably typo. I'm typo. They nail me. They can't get enough typo.
She's definitely on the negative side, not the positive.
Typo negative.
Hey, did you see my message about your Facebook?
So you didn't see my newest message. Maybe you did, but Pete Evick from
what's going on?
Pete Evick from Bret Michaels band needs to come on that day.
We already have someone scheduled.
I know, but we'll talk about it.
All right.
Maybe we have to do 2 shows.
That's what I was thinking, Rich. But I don't know how that would work.
They would do fine. Hey, man.
It's all good.
Yeah. I've been hitting the gym, bro. 2 podcasts in a row.
Oh, Lit Tarzan. There you go.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Other side. We got to see the other side.
Our names aren't up there.
That's 2 show material.
Because the comments are
2 shows.
Covering it up.
Yeah. P and Shooter. Look, so we're going to talk about this real quick. This here is really good.
That
And
looks good.
I'm not a pineapple person per se at all. Neither is.
Hey, listen, I will say this. It can't have the whiskey end for me. If it's got the whiskey flavor, no. If
No,
it's a clear mix, I'm golden.
it's
But
pineapple
as soon
juice.
as you add in that barrel flavor,
It's not.
I'm done.
He's done. You don't like the
Yeah,
barrel.
I'm not a barrel flavor guy. Oh, she took off. Special K. I like that handle.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
I don't know.
There it is.
Hey, Special K.
It went
Special K. I like that handle. That's a
Get a new
good
hat?
handle.
I've had that like my whole life.
Did you get a new hat?
Yeah.
What?
Did you get a new hat
No, I've had this hat.
your whole life?
Yeah, for a couple years.
How's the
I
pull
like your hair, Christy. Your hair looks good.
Thanks. It's like
pretty.
super blonde.
It's very
no,
nice.
the pool doesn't look any better.
Turn around. Let me see.
Oh.
Yeah, look how bad.
Hey. Yo,
Look how bad it looks.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
83 degrees.
Are you going to be the pool boy?
He can swing in like Tarzan.
Yeah,
Right?
swinging in my hammock.
Going down the slide.
I would definitely be the pool boy.
So
And this is our
let me know
pool
what you
boy,
mean, like,
Lit
why-
Tarzan. He
why-
swings in.
Why I'm not seeing the things here on Facebook, the Facebook things
Because you have to be logged into the Jason Bartolozzi Facebook page.
on my computer,
I don't know how you did it last time.
but I am logged in.
Maybe you're on heavy metal. That's what happened last time.
Right here. Go live.
Yeah, that Facebook is a weird thing, man.
I know. I don't like
It's
it. I
such a
was
weird
glad.
thing.
We were off of it for like 6 years or 5 years, so.
Me too. I've been off of it for a long time, but I got back on here for the show, and then letting these guys mess around with it too. So it's like some of the people that they've let on here, I don't even think were real. So I'm trying to go through and figure out what's real and what's not.
Listen, there's a lot of scammers. You're gonna get like hot chick pictures and stuff like that. You're just gonna have to delete them and block them because they're scammers.
I'm already learning that. So I tried to pick out. I'm trying to pick out what's real and what's not. It's difficult.
It is.
It is.
So Jason, why don't you tell your fans what you're working on as far as merch?
Nothing. Am I working on merch?
I think I'm going to post a couple of more of our shows up on mine.
What merch? What merch am I working on?
Shirts, hats.
Oh, shirts and hats.
Koozies.
Didn't you have like stickers? And I thought you had little
stickers, cards,
wine cups, didn't you?
I don't know about wine cups.
Well, aren't they like little? I don't know. Jason had something.
Oh no, yeah. So I had all this. Yeah, they were wine cups that we had from the club. That stickered up.
Oh, that's right.
The whole thing. But no, we're so you went. No, man, I don't want to even put the tagline out there yet. I don't even want to put the tagline out there that we're getting on the shirts. I mean, "Tastes like a winner" is a good one, and that'll be in.
And then you say it.
No. There's another one. The other one I think is going to be the big hit.
Oh, I know which one it is.
And listen, every podcast you better wear it.
Me?
Me, well, Rich and me, you, everybody.
I'll wear it.
God damn. I mean, fuck it.
I'll wear a hat of it.
Maybe we're getting Christy. What's going on with what? He wants a hat.
I'm waiting for you to give me feedback.
What color are they?
I'll show you later. An assortment.
They're black and yellow.
That's one of them.
And they say heavy metal moonshine. And they'll be in stores soon. We're getting that. What else? We're doing, I don't know. We got a lot of things coming up, man. So if everybody's ready to get your hands on some merch, who's Classic? Who's that?
Well, hey, I'm gonna hop off.
Who's this?
Subclaxis.
You should bring on Dee Dee.
So what do you guys talk about in here? We talk about moonshining. We talk about tattooing. We talk about hunting. We talk about heavy metal. We talk about country music sometimes. We talk about any kind of music. Talk about.
I'll see you all later.
Why?
Cause I just got back from Dallas and it was a long trip with not much sleep. So.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, not much sleep.
Chrissy, thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
See ya. Yeah, we talk about moonshining. We talk about tattooing.
Not that we ever make moonshine. You know what I mean? But
well, that's illegal. That's illegal.
But of course, it's illegal. So we would never do that.
God. Never.
So we like to do. We're gonna extend a little bit. I think. What do you think, Rich? You cool with that? That's his Gorkenshire. That's what he talks. Listen, see, when you talk like that, you see that little pink character in the comment box? This guy?
Yeah.
That's what I think is talking. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what he's saying, folks. I'm going to mute him. He's going nuts, people. Yeah. You're not saying nothing. What the? Who is this? Now we got special guest Dee Dee. Jeez.
No way. All right.
I mean, listen, they're just popping in everywhere.
Yo, just ask and you shall receive.
Jason sent me something. I'm like, you must want me to come on. So here I am.
That's so cool.
This is the best part. So Dee Dee always tells me, like, listen, dude, if you're going to get me on the fucking show, give me like some time. I'm like, no, that's never going to happen, Dee Dee.
How have you been, Dee Dee? How have you been?
I'm good. I was in the sun all day. Can you tell?
Yeah, you look burnt.
Nikes, dude.
Whoa.
Listen, hey, I got the best. I heard the best joke for that today. You know what the best thing is for sunburn when you got it on your legs and arms and shit?
I can imagine.
Viagra. That way it keeps the sheets off of you.
Yeah. I knew it was something like that.
I'll just give it to your old man. He'll keep the sheets off of you.
I know.
No,
he's out fishing right now. He got a couple of halibut out in the bay today.
Listen, you know what they say? I'm fishing just for the halibut.
I know. Those butts are fun to catch.
So how you been?
No, those are the best eating fish.
I know. I can't wait.
Did you hear me?
Big old chunks of white meat.
I was kind of like, I was talking about you a little bit earlier on the podcast. I was saying bad things, all kind of mean things and stuff about it.
It's okay. I didn't hear it, so I'm all good.
All right. I just wanted to have you on just to clarify that, I was talking mad shit.
Yeah, it's okay. You can talk shit all you want. I'm good. I got a good sense of humor.
I wasn't talking that shit. No, I was telling everybody, man, like, listen, they better watch out because Miss Dee Dee Pope is a force to be reckoned with when it comes to making anything, because she doesn't sit around. Like, there are zero idle hands for Miss Dee Dee. And I told her the other day on the phone, I'm like, girl, listen, like, you can't even go over a recipe with her. If she hasn't done it, she's doing it tomorrow. And like in her head, she's already calling her husband to go get the stuff for her. So he's doing it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I can't wait to see the result. You know, me and patience, I have none. So it's just like, I want to know. Yeah, I got to do that because I want to know what it tastes like.
Right. So here we're going to have my uncle on the stage today.
Oh, donuts. Got a whole crew.
So this is what I wanted to really, now that he's on here, we're going to talk about this. Okay. So I absolutely hate pineapple. Hate it. The only time I really like pineapple is when my mom made like a pineapple upside down cake, and I wouldn't eat none of the pineapple. I would eat the cherry and just the inside part and get rid of everything else, right? This here was the prettiest jar. The prettiest. He opened his refrigerator today, and it wasn't this color. So it started like a light orange, and then it got darker and turned red at the bottom.
Like a tequila sunrise.
Exactly like that. And his whole fucking refrigerator looked like it. It's giving me chills. I was like, what the fudge? So he's like, this is the sample jar. You know how you always have a little bit extra, right? So that's what the master distiller gets from his uncle, just a little bit extra.
Well, if it's high proof, it's worth it.
Now, I will tell you, you knocked it out of the park this time, Uncle Dennis. And you know me, I'm always honest with you. And I wish I could send this to Dee Dee and Rich and everybody, but like, I hate pineapple, but I really like this.
You got to save some for July.
Fine. We'll make some by then.
Okay.
We'll make a new one because I don't know if it's going to last.
No, that one won't last. No, I probably won't last the night.
You don't want to share that recipe, do you, Dennis?
Yeah, it's easy.
I'm all ears.
You don't want to share that recipe, Dennis.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Dee Dee's already made it.
He can't say no to Dee Dee. He's not going to say no.
I love you guys.
If Dee Dee would drink it, she would dissect it in her mouth like what it is, and then come out on the other end and be like, Dennis, I'm making that's weak, dude. I already made that. No.
I can't wait to try it.
But so it is really good.
I'm jelly, you're drinking it in front of us.
But then now we got this.
I know, the key lime pie.
Yeah, that's okay.
So my buddy Jason, Mr. Daniel Stevens, introduced me to. He was so kind to introduce me to. We're like two peas in a pod. He said his words, not mine. It's just a fatter version of me. But this is really good too. And it's not, this is how a sipping cream should be. We shouldn't be putting Jello mix in it and shit like that, right? No. So, but what is Miss Dee Dee Pope making? What are you making?
I made a choke cherry brandy. I made a tequila with that badass yeast that Tosh gave me.
Did it work?
That shit is, I got 10.5% ABV.
Tell Dennis what you used.
It's the Firm Fast turbo yeast.
Oh, yeah.
Are you a converter?
I am. I'm not using anything else but that.
Yeah. Listen, you can get more than 10%. I've gotten 21, I think, the last time that I ran that.
Wow.
3.
Yeah, just on a sugar, like, I love hearing that. Dee Dee, because so many people dog turbo yeast, and me and Dennis talk about this a lot, don't we, Dennis?
Yep. I don't understand why. I don't get it.
I love it. I love it. It's just foolproof. It's just like,
you know what it is?
You're getting shit out of that.
Listen, that's ADD yeast.
Yeah. It don't wait. It can't wait. You got to get it in now.
I know. I like it.
Bubbles instantly, dude.
It's like me. It's like, oh my God.
Hey, listen, You come back from like going out, there's no water left in your bubbler at all. You're like, what the?
It shot it
That's
out.
true. That's true. I'm like, I had to refill it.
Hey, listen, Dennis will call me. He's like, man, this thing ain't bubbling. I'm like, give it a minute. No, it ain't bubbling, dude.
Oh, it will.
Like, give it a minute, man. Put some in. Next thing you know, he's like, I did what you told me. I blew down because like I tell him to blow down into the thing to build up a little pressure first.
Works every time.
Once you blow down,
I gotta try that.
Yeah, like into your barrel, your
If
fermenting.
you got a big head, if there's a lot of space there. I only had like 4 or 5 inches.
Right.
And I knew it wasn't going to blow over because it has an anti-foaming agent in it. I mean, it's just like the perfect recipe.
Boom.
It's badass. I love it.
Perfect recipes, he says. And is that the choke cherry?
Yeah, choke cherry. It's right here. As a matter of fact, I got it right here.
Oh shit! Now, what is a choke cherry?
It's this wild berry that grows in Oregon, and my husband and I were hunting one night, and I go, "What are all those berries? Go over there." And I wasn't gonna try it. I'm like, here, put one of those things in your mouth and tell me what you think.
Oh my God.
And so he puts it in his mouth, and it took all the saliva out of his mouth. He couldn't even he had no spit, nothing, And I'm like, oh, maybe you shouldn't eat that.
Is that why they call them choke cherries?
Yeah.
That's not a good sign.
but everybody grabs them and boils them down and makes jelly out of it. So
really?
I had like 7 gallons of jelly in quart jars, and then this is it right here.
God damn, that's a clean jar. Well, wait, sorry. I'm not going to say clean. That's
Look
a
at
beautiful.
that.
It's nice.
What's the proof?
This is 95. I got it down to 95. I proofed it down to 95, but I had 3 jars at 130.
Okay, so now you're a converter, right? You do like the conversions and stuff.
Yeah, I just well, I used to have that app, but now it's not on anymore. But I had like 9 jars. I had 9 jars of good liquor, not including the 2 heads jars I didn't even count. And I had a 118 average out of my 9 jars. So I just added one quart of water, of spring water, and that was it. It went down to about 100, and I put a little tiny bit more because I wanted it just under a little bit more, under 100, because I wanted more of that cherry flavor in it.
Ah, I got you.
Yeah, I wanted to taste that, and it's good. I'll bring some of this. I'll bring this jar. I got quite a few.
Are you in a camper right now, or are you at
Good. I
home?
like that clear.
Oh no, I'm at my friends in Pleasanton, California. We came down to go fishing, and the guys were going to go outside the gate out into the ocean, and I didn't want to be cold and sick, so I'm like, yeah, I just hung out with her, and he got a couple halibut, so I'm still gonna eat fish, and I got to go lay out in the sun and drink. And
Oh, that's why you're red. It ain't from the sun; it's from the drink.
no, it's from the sun. It's from the sun. I laid out all day today on a little raft on a lake here in the valley.
Okay.
Sounds
Yeah.
relaxing. That sounds nice.
It was a nice relaxing day.
It's always relaxing, you know what I mean? So, any big hunts coming up? You're
No,
fishing now. I know that's your thing now,
I
right?
know it is. We were gonna put in for Wyoming, but I have enough points for deer. I have no points for antelope because I got drawn last year. Um, I I want to go back to Texas and kill that Gems buck next year.
Okay.
No, but I'm due. It's been too long already.
Oh, Jason and I are due for some African hunting down in Texas for
Listen,
sure.
I'm just due for
Yeah.
For some
Dude,
African game. I want to do that so bad.
you guys got to do it. You got to hook up with go. Let's go next year. Let me know when you guys can go. March, April, May is really good if depending on what you want to kill.
anything, right?
Yeah.
Or with a bow on
Yeah,
the ground.
and we could shoot pigs at night with
Yeah.
thermal.
Yeah, dude.
That's what we want to do, Dennis. What do you think?
I want to hunt a pig on the floor. No tree stand, no dogs. Just
with thermals at nighttime, dude.
with the thermal scope.
if you miss, they're gonna get you, right?
Yeah.
He's in the back of a truck.
He's got a 300 blackout with a thermal.
You're in the back of a truck, Dennis. They drive you out there. They fucking hit the light. The fucking coyote
do it like that.
Yeah, there's blinds everywhere. They'll drive. They actually can feed them inside this pen where they call it a catch pen. And then you get all the pigs in there and you just stand up on a ladder and you just shoot down at them with your bow.
Yeah.
like shooting pigs in a pen.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, man, they're a nuisance out there. They just need to kill them.
I know. I killed a
They're
sow.
killing the crops. They mess their fields up. They burrow holes in the fields. They cause a lot of damage.
Yep. And they're fun to shoot.
Yes.
The U.S. never used to have those until a hunting club down south somewhere was stalking all these pigs and having hunts, and these pigs broke loose, and that's how they were introduced into America. Was a private hunt club was
I believe it.
Hey, man,
let them get loose.
down in Texas, they got fallow deer and they got some other deer, I think, that had cut loose. There was a flood down there, from what I heard. And some of those deer
they get underneath
are
the fence.
wild down there now.
Yeah, when it floods in Texas, those high fences, wherever the low spot is, it washes them away, and that's how they get out.
Huh.
Become wild.
Boom. I said somebody else. We're going to see if Miss Cindy wants to come on. She's like my fan, like my biggest fucking fan half the time.
Who is it?
Cindy.
Who?
We're going to see. I don't know. We're just getting them on
Cindy
tonight.
Lautner.
Yeah. Cindy Lautner, man. Lautner. So what's have you talked to Tosh lately? What's he been up to?
Let's see. I talked to him a couple days ago. He's making bread and he's dating this new girl.
Oh shit.
You know Tosh. He's my little
girl.
Pimp friend.
Listen, I like Tosh. He hit me up the other day and I was supposed to call him back, and my printer, I was printing with the Cricut, so I couldn't get off the phone. You know what I mean? I'm cutting all kind of cool shit out and stuff, but then I end up I just totally forgot, like sidetracked, and he was like, "What up, Zach?" He was he was giving me shit, so I feel bad. I got to get a hold of him.
Oh yeah, he's all good. You can't
over there
spend him at all.
You can just take the whole charge.
I can't wait to hang out with you guys.
I know. I can't wait. We're gonna be drunk all the time, and we're gonna be eating really good.
Tell my uncle he needs to come.
Yes, you gotta go, dude.
It's hard for me to leave home.
Listen, man.
Oh, come on, Donut.
You just walk out the door and close it, and just get in your car and go.
I live alone, though. It's like
you got to be part of the Bigfoot crew, Donut. You got to come with us, man.
I'll shoot one, but like,
Dennis, can I tattoo a Sasquatch on you?
What's he doing? He's got to be
climbing up your cross. What do you think?
No, we already.
Why, dude?
He's spooning with you. He's
Time
spooning with you.
No, listen. There's no way. You got some really bad ones, Denny. Like, it would be way better to.
I have a great collection of bad tats. I love it. Any girl I date's like, "You're so jailhouse," and I'm like, "It's part of who I am." This is who you're sleeping with.
Listen, man. Then they see his back and they're like, "Who did that?" And he's like, "My 16-year-old nephew at the time."
Yeah. Dennis, I'm going to call you Jailhouse for.
Listen, we were trying to think all kinds of names for him, but Dennis, I went over my mom's today.
Yeah,
dude, I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna need your help though. Miss Pope's on here, and if she picks up, she's gonna make it before I do, and then I'm gonna be ass out like.
No.
I'll take a canoe over there
and fill it up, dude.
Fill it up. I'll haul a kayak. I'll load a kayak up, and I'll paddle my canoe with the kayak behind me.
Listen, what you got to do is take a bat and just beat on that tree.
Yeah, really? Will they fall?
Dude, the wind was blowing. I was getting hit with them. So my mom used to have, like, where she lived, they had a mulberry tree right on the other side of the road. And like so many berries fall off of that thing that the road turns purple.
Yeah, every year.
So
the whole block.
That's part of what I'm going to work
I don't
on.
have mulberries out here, so you're safe.
All right, that's what we're doing. We're going to do a mulberry something, but there's still a missing part. But I got to find the right person to help me make that.
My cucumber lime vodka came out really good.
Oh,
Did it really? Did you do like a lime cello?
No, I haven't, but I'll bring it and you can make it. I've never even had limoncello.
I'll tell you how to do it. Super easy.
I know, that's what I've been told. I heard the recipe a million times, but
Just lemons and 4 cups of fucking water and 1 cup of sugar.
yeah, and then like 190 proof.
Now listen, yeah, then you let it sit for a week. But what I do is I put everything in there, put it in my Ultra, and let it sit for 90 minutes, and it's done.
Yeah, I know. I got to get one of those.
ADD shit going on.
Yeah,
Can't wait for none of that, right, Dennis?
it's right now.
I know. You know, I got the same problem with the waiting thing.
Right. That's why I think a lot of distillers have that same issue. Like, man, like we need to go now. No.
I think that's why so many people talk shit on some of the stuff that we like. It's because it's too easy.
Yeah.
And they're always saying, keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, stupid.
Exactly.
Hey, what did they tell us on the show?
Keep it simple.
Now's not the. Can you finish that? What would they tell you? Now
Keep
is
it
not.
simple, stupid.
They were like, this is what they were telling us. They were like, now's not the time to try something new.
Oh yeah. And I wasn't, but I should have kept it simple and just did chocolate orange, and I would have won. But oh well.
See, it's the orange thing, right?
Orange, #1 flavor.
It was the vanilla. It was the vanilla.
Huh.
Their vanilla bean was dried out, and I could have reconstituted it in my friggin' still. They should have just left it in the refrigerator or let us pick the dry ass friggin' vanilla bean. I had to done it, but they didn't. So well, my fault. Had to learn the hard way.
Listen, Dee Dee,
That's the best way to learn. The hard way, you'll never forget.
I know, but it's like missing a big giant buck, and you got to wait till the next year, and you got to sit with that feeling in your gut until you finally do the deal and get him down on the ground. You know what I mean? It's just like
I love
I
how, listen, I love how all your analogies revolve around killing.
Well, your last one definitely had to do with Jason.
Yeah, I did. That's
You
for
gotta
sure.
wait till next year now.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, Rich, I wanted to tell you, now that you're on here too, Dee Dee, probably it's great. So, you know, I was sending everybody all them buck pictures this year. My neighbor was fucking turkey hunting. Mr. Burns was turkey hunting. And he's like, look what I found. And he posted a picture on Facebook of half of a rack. That
half of a rack. He found a drop horn.
it's the crab claw, Mr. Crab Claw.
Oh,
So he's
did
still
I see
alive,
that?
coming
I
back.
think
That's
I
the
think
one,
I
yeah.
saw that.
Yeah, it was just a crab claw on the one side. It was like 5 or 6 on one side, man. I was like, listen, I'm like, man, dude, because he's not down the road very far. I said, he was up here talking to me. He said, I found that out in the woods by your cabin. I said, what? I don't have a cabin. He says, yo, you don't own the tree house back there? I said, no, that's Corey's. Dude, it was right on the fucking tree house.
Oh my god.
It wasn't even chewed up or nothing. He must have rubbed it on the main beam of the tree house and rubbed this rack off.
Oh my god. You didn't find the other one?
No.
That's where you hunt.
Probably not far away.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Listen, this is the best part. Check this out. So he lives on that side of the street and hunts this side of the road.
Right.
I live on this side of the road and I hunt behind his house.
Just say, hey, can we swap?
We do. I told him he can hunt here anytime he wants, man. That guy's a really cool dude. He brought me up some. Did you ever watch Full Throttle Saloon?
No.
So it's like it's a bar in Sturgis. The dude's name's Michael. He makes moonshine. Did you ever hear the band Jackal?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The chainsaw song.
Mm.
So him and the singer Jackal are they're in cahoots together. Yeah, so he brought me up some coffee stuff, dude. Yeah, listen, it was really dark and really sweet. but it was really good.
Yeah, you get drunk and you can't sleep.
Yeah,
I've been there.
that's what tequila will do to you.
No, I got that too here.
So that's what I want to make next is tequila. So I'm probably going to be talking to you here. Like, did you use? Go ahead.
That hominy that you told me about, I used two jars, two of the 1 gallon jars of hominy, 1 gallon of agave nectar, and I think I did 20 pounds of cane sugar. I had a 1.100 ABV, and I got it down to 1.000, and this is a product of it right here.
How does it taste?
Good.
So
Really
you put
good.
corn. So you mixed corn and agave.
Yeah, my husband calls it hillbilly tequila.
Yeah. Puddle water.
Yeah, exactly. But it was good. I mean, and then of course, 2 bags of that. 2 bags of the firm fast, and I think I did a 1/3 cup of Red Star, and they loved it.
So and then you didn't get any off flavors. Did it smell like bread was cooking in that bad boy, like Subway almost?
Yes, that's my favorite part right in the beginning. I'm like, it smells like bread.
Did you
Yeah.
saw the look on your face. You were so into bread.
I love bread, especially sourdough.
Hey, we could tell.
Yeah.
Me too.
I mean, I
Well,
could live on bread and butter for sure. Bread and
sounds
butter
I
and
like the
some.
bread at Texas Roadhouse.
Oh yeah, that's good with that honey butter.
Oh my God.
Ooh, cinnamon honey butter.
Yeah, that stuff's good.
So the hominy, so that actually I've never tried that. That's from my uncle. His dad has been making some hominy and like hominy shine, and I actually tasted it today for the first time, and it was pretty strong. Look at that. There you go. Pull that.
Look
Hold
at
that up.
Dennis's hand.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
Look at
Hold
that.
on, we're gonna go.
Looks exactly like a tequila sunrise.
Yeah.
Don't shake it too much, Denny. Hold on, we're going solo.
Oh man,
Look at that, dude.
that's pretty.
Right, it blends in.
I'd have to drink that with a straw so I can get the red stuff first.
That's the ADD in her, man.
I gotta dunk. I forget where.
Yeah, that jar looked inviting, man. It looked cold. It looked good.
Listen, Uncle Denny's on a fast track too. So like, if I know they're gonna like record or want to do something, it's if I, you know what I mean. If I need a partner, I mean, I gotta ask, because I already know Miss Dee Dee's taking her sister. She already told me that. So I mean, it's either gonna be Uncle Denny or Uncle Denny.
Uncle Denny.
Uncle Denny will.
Daniel Stevens. Is that what you call him?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because depends on if he goes or not.
If I could hire somebody to take care of the animals, then I could go anywhere. There's not too much holding me down.
Bro, listen, you can.
There's got to be some teenage girl that will stay there and take care of the animals. Heck,
there's a couple girls I could hire to
take care of Dennis. What?
To take care of my animals.
No, Dennis is where you're at right now. He's like, F that stuff. You don't want nothing to do with it.
I know, me neither, man.
I'm just trying to party. I'm trying to hang out with Miss Dee Dee and Tosh. I can't wait to hang out with Tosh. And
oh God, it's gonna be so fun.
I know, and I know Dennis would fit right in with the gang too. Wow, here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you like to drink freaking moonshine or any kind of liquor, you're gonna get along with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to drink it, but I will.
You know what I mean? I better have someplace to go lay down after a while.
Nah, fuck it. Just eat.
Oh yeah.
I had to eat the other day and I was fine. I threw up and I was good to go.
Yeah, feel better after that.
It
Ready
depends
for some
on what
more.
you're doing. Like if you're at a party and it's active, and I mean, yeah. But if I'm sitting at home drinking that, after about an hour or so, man, I'm probably going to lay down.
I know.
I'm gonna put this out there, like, Hold on.
It's better than Tylenol PM.
Glizzy's reviews. Have you met him yet?
No.
Listen, you need to meet Glitz. I'm getting him on here. Hold on. He is like, you ever meet one of these people? Now he's a little bit younger than everybody. I met him through Frayed Knot, and hold on. Yeah, he's like, can you see my man? Fucking everybody's trying to talk, but he's chilling at work, so I don't know if he can get on. But he's really cool, dude, man. He's one of the ones that he's in like my rotation of friends, not rotation, but like as in phone calls.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I get those every once in a while. Like he's in that group now, so he gets the call. Like you get the call, I get the call. Sometimes, you know, we all. So it's like he's really motivated.
That's a good word. That's a good trait to have.
Yeah, he's really motivated, but I think he's at a point where he doesn't know, you know, where to go or whatnot, or how to do things. So, super cool, dude.
It's easy to be young with a lot of energy and not to be sure where you're headed.
Yeah, well, he was in the marijuana field for a minute and did really good there for a little bit, but then things went bad, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to put his info out there, but he's a good dude. We'll just say that. Glizzy's good. I like Glizzy.
Yeah, I like Glizzy. I don't know.
Glizzy's cool. But yeah, if he
glitched up.
Mm-hmm.
Get glitched up.
But I think what's cool is so you did the Hominy, right? So the whole Hominy thing was, like I said, my uncle's dad doing it, but you added that whole twist of throwing agave syrup in with it, huh?
Yeah, that was my husband. He likes to experiment pretty wildly. I'm like, okay, corn and agave. What do you want it to taste like? I'm going to Italy tequila. I'm like, okay. I mean, they used to like the corn, you know. I mean, it's some carbs in there. And
so your husband, how long has he been distilling?
Same as me, but I seem to be doing most of the work. You know what I mean? I make all the batches and stuff like that. I'm like, here, taste this. Here, taste this. I'm like, at 8 a.m. Here, try this. I mean,
hey, Glizzy. Yo, Glizzy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about. That's a nice clear jar right there. Look at that big old thing.
Omni and bread with tomato paste.
Oh, tomato paste as a nutrients.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Bread yeast and Chinese rice balls.
Chinese? What the hell's a Chinese rice ball?
That's yeast.
Per package.
Oh.
Wax paper with Chinese writing on them. And they are rice flour with the yeast in it. They make sake out of it. And there's some kind of bacteria inside of these rice balls. I call them rice balls.
Do you know why they go with that stuff? I think I might have the reason why.
So is that what that is, sake?
No.
Well, the bacteria acts like an amylase enzyme at room temperature. It starts dissolving the hominy, but you still got to cook the hominy. I thought I was eliminating a cost by
not having to cook it.
By not having to cook it, but it works better if you cook the hominy first, and then you bread yeast in these rice balls with the bacteria, and it just liquefies that hominy so fast.
So the bread yeast, or that yeast he's using for that, there's a specific reason for that. So that is because you're going to get a higher yield of alcohol. So just like a turbo yeast, right? A turbo yeast is going to be able to withstand a higher yield, right? You're going to, only that, you'll be able to. So like when I do my turbo, like a lot of people follow the pack's directions on the back. I double most of the time.
Really?
Hey, more is always better.
I double the sugar because I know that at 2.5 pounds per gallon is what I do.
That's about what I use.
About 2.5 gallons per gallon, and then you're going to get a higher end because the sugar is going to keep. You know what I mean? That's just how it is.
So that means you could have a higher specific gravity to start with, then.
Yes. Yeah. So like a seltzer yeast. So that seltzer yeast is going to be able to withstand more alcohol because of the seltzers. They like, even though they're only 5%, but you're making a big batch. Oh shit, we got Glizzy review up in this piece.
What up?
So what you up to, Gliz?
Oh, nothing much, man. I'm just wrapping it up for the day, you know.
We're on here talking.
So what?
We're on here talking a little bit of moonshine. We was just talking about some Chinese rice balls and yeast and shit like that, and hominy and stuff. So
Okay. You can't see it in here. So
yeah.
my Japanese friend and I make mochi. So you take rice and you soak it, and then you put it in this machine, and you can't see it in here, but it's just rice that heats up, makes this big old ball. You cook it, and then you take it out,
Oh,
and
use
it's
that.
just pure rice. I want to make moonshine out of that.
Listen, my wife is. You know what her nickname is? The Rice Queen.
Really?
She likes rice.
No, she ships rice, and she can ship you probably the best fucking rice in the world, dude.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I told her to bring it with her. I can't wait to meet her.
We'll see if we get some jasmine rice or something like that, because that's where it's at. The jasmine's really good.
Oh yeah, for sure. I make sticky rice, so you have to soak for a day, and then you cook it in a basket.
Right. So
Yeah.
Gliz,
For salt too.
what is Gliz up to? What are you making, bro? I know you're always working on something crazy.
I'm actually doing a run of corn pops right now. Like I mixed some fucking some yellow dent with some corn pop cereal. I'm just
Really?
letting that fucking go right now. I know it's just corn, but I was like, man, it's got to bring something a little different to it, you know? So I was just trying it out just to see what it's going to do. I'm probably going to put it into a bourbon.
Bro, that sounds pretty good. Like corn pops.
Yeah.
And people don't believe me that like a lot of bourbons and whiskeys nowadays are actually made with cereal.
Yeah.
What about honeycombs? Make us some honeycombs.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Yeah, that would be good.
I always thought Cocoa Puffs.
Listen, I'm glad I don't live by Dee Dee. She'll go by the fucking restaurant, the grocery store out of Cocoa Puffs.
I love me some Cocoa Puffs. That'd be good liquor. Oh my god.
Listen, Dee Dee, quit talking out loud. Someone's going to take these ideas.
I'm just gonna post a picture of like every bag of cereal next week.
I think it's great that people could watch our show and get ideas, man. Go on and try to make their own.
Hell yeah. Well, that was like today. Like I went to buy cider today. Oh, I got some cool shit I wanted to tell you guys anyways.
Oh.
But anyways, I went and bought some cider today, and I bought like 8 or 9 jugs. It cost me a little over $100. But I got like peach, blackberry, blueberry, 3 different apples. Fucking, it was amazing, right? And I've just been dying to get it. So we're gonna have some good like pie stuff coming out. But
cider, it's a peach cider.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Listen, peach cider that I'm gonna do with like the peach it's like mixer.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do
the coffee flavorings.
No. It's gonna be peach like you would. It's a mixer bottle. You know what I mean?
You're gonna make kind of like a peach cobbler or something after it's done.
Yeah. But I'm gonna put in peach schnapps with it too. Yeah. See, that's a lot of thing. Like a lot of people like, oh, we got to get this peach flavor. Listen, you're
cat piss.
Yeah, you're not gonna get. Yes, exactly. You're not gonna get a very strong peach flavor, and then like all these flavorings, you're gonna taste that.
Yeah. I was in Fredericksburg. I was in Fredericksburg, and they have a distillery there that they make wine and liquor out of peaches. And I bought specifically a bottle of wine that tastes like you're drinking peaches. And I haven't used it yet to make something, but I planned. That was my thought in mind. Like, I can make some good stuff with that. I could flavor.
Yeah, see, and a lot of people don't like they want to do the flavorings through like the oils and this and that. And I get certain things, but like ultimately you want something that has that fruit, that juice, that whatever in it. You know what I mean?
Well, you're probably trying to make it as naturally as you can. If you can take those peaches, get them down into like some type of puree that's stronger than, you know, and then maybe try to make that into your boil or something like that, you know, that concentrated natural peach juice.
Exactly.
And then you get phone calls like or text messages by people you give recipes to, and they're like, "Dude, this apple pie's on point, Jack."
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. And apple pie is on point, dude. Like, there's fucking. I'm trying not to drink for like 2 or 3 days, and it's all I can do to not just take a little tiny sip when I get home of it. I'm like, man, that shit's good.
Listen, that's cool. Look, you give me goosebumps because ultimately that's I gave you how I make it. So and you made it that way. You just tweaked what you did. So you're really drinking what I make. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I know. I owe you a jar of it. I know it. I know
Nothing,
Well, you guys, I gotta go. I gotta go take a shower. We're gonna go out and eat. So
Dee Dee.
have a great night, and I love you all.
Katie
And
Pope, thank you. Thank you.
I will see you in July, Jay, and hopefully everybody else.
All right, lady. See you later.
Yes,
Thanks for
Miss
coming
Pope.
on and bullshitting with us tonight.
Take it
It was great. Always
Thank
fun.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All
I
right.
was gonna say another thing on those peaches. Like a lot of the times, people want to use is the least amount of fruit, like per gallon as possible, because that shit gets expensive, right? When you think about it, like if you look at all the wine charts and shit like that, they're using like 5 to 6 pounds of fucking fruit to 1 gallon of water instead of like 3 to 4. So that's the biggest difference in flavor that I've found is people aren't using enough fruit. Like you're not going to get a huge return. Like it's very small. Like most of your fucking fermenter is going to be pulp, but like that's where the best flavor is going to come from. So like those 5 to 6 pounds per gallon.
Yep, absolutely,
That's
dude.
what I use. 60 pounds in my
It
peach.
makes sense.
Yep, I did my strawberry. The last strawberry I did. It was like fucking I don't know. I think I had like 15 pounds of strawberries in like 5 gallons of water.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and then dude, I really and
I remember when you were doing that.
I told
remember
everybody.
because you were like, dude, I've been cutting strawberries all day.
But they were, dude, it come out so flavorful, like for the proof that it came out like 172 off the top, and it just held, bro. Like
That stuff
that's
was
one
good.
thing.
I
What's that
tasted,
name?
I tasted that strawberry. I couldn't believe it.
It's good, dude. For
Believe it was moonshine.
Now,
listen,
Jason, I would like that. If that was a clear
oh
with
yeah.
the strawberry flavor, yo, hands down.
Well, like this stuff,
That's
like none
what-
of these taste like the barrel or whiskey. This just tastes like pineapple juice. That's all. There's
Yeah.
no, you don't taste. You get a little bit of alcohol taste, but not like a whiskey.
That'll mellow out in a
Right.
couple days. It's just
It
fresh.
ain't even gonna last a couple days. You see that, Gliz?
Oh yeah, yeah. I see it. It's a pretty looking jar, dude.
Pineapple upside down in your face cake.
Yeah. Hey, that guy down there had a nice looking jar he was showing off earlier. That thing looked real pretty. Looked like it was
Yeah.
two-tone or something. Same thing, same thing.
Same thing after he shook it up.
Wasn't that beautiful
that's
though?
cool.
Dude? That was like, listen, he opened his refrigerator today, and I was just like, dude, that's fucking beautiful, man.
Pretty.
Like
Yeah,
the way everything just worked its way out, and like it held there, dude. Like the way it just didn't move.
After
Yeah.
a while, that pineapple pulp will settle on the bottom where the red is, and then it'll be like pink in the middle, and then it's yellow on the top with a real thin level of fucking clear on the top.
Then here's the thing: you got to probably put that in like a some kind of like padded fucking box to go deliver it so it don't shake up or something.
Sippy cup thing that swivels.
Fucking gimbal.
Yeah. Don't shake it.
Yeah, right. Don't shake it. Take it. Behold it like
Yeah, give me a couple. Give me fucking 4 jars of that. I'm gonna fucking carry it in my lap on the way there. No. Fucking tray driving.
So I'm extremely excited, especially about the mulberry thing, dude, because like they were turning there was already some black ones on the tree.
Wow.
Like a lot of black ones on the tree. So like I need to get back down there soon.
When's the best time? Does it, because like I got these juniper berries for gin, and I'm reading some juniper berries, they're ripe in like January.
Hey, mulberry gin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
That sounds good.
Bro, there's a distillery here that makes a hibiscus gin.
Out of a flower?
Yep. Botanicals, bro. It's funny to watch you drive. You're just like, yes.
Well, I'm in Oklahoma. I'm in Oklahoma City. There's only like 1.2 million people around. So gotta watch out for these crazy fuckers, dude. They'll run you slap the fuck over out here.
Fucking street racing and shit out there by you, man, bro.
Put the camera in sport mode.
I was in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, outside of Lawton. I think I've been to Oklahoma City.
My uncle was in Oklahoma, man. He was in prison.
I've been there one time.
That McVeigh blew up back in the 90s. I was in that building back before it got blown up.
I think that they got a Netflix documentary out about that, the Oklahoma bomber or whatever it was. It didn't come out too long ago.
There's a bunch of weird shit with that dude. Like he had.
Was you alive back then, Gliz?
What?
Were you alive when that happened, Gliz?
I don't think so, but I mean, Netflix is a thing now, so I mean, I can learn about it.
Because I was alive, I got Google, motherfucker. I'll find out. I love it, dog.
Tell you where to find that Sasquatch.
He's coming with us, Rich. He's coming squatching with us, bro. It's gonna be
dude. Bring it on, man.
Listen, we already
I'm
got
so
it.
ready to
Dude,
go.
I used to watch the BFRO every fucking, like, what was it, Friday or Sundays they used to come on. Like, I used to watch those fuckers.
There's one of those dudes are here in Marionville this weekend. One of the Bigfoot people.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Listen, we're gonna have to have like a whole bus because we're gonna have a whole crew looking for Bigfoot.
So here, this is what's gonna happen.
Tattooing, making moonshine, like there's gonna be a party.
You'll have Dennis and Gliz rapping. They'll both be rapping.
Where is it gonna be?
Listen, it'll be a freestyle rap about fucking Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, shine,
okay,
and tattoos.
We can do it.
Bigfoot, shine, and tattoos. In mountain
life.
I'm down. It right now.
I'll
send you over the lyrics in 5 minutes. Hey, Dennis, did you listen to those country songs?
I started following Stale Cracker. I started following him, and I commented on his one thing because the one came up, and there was hardly any comments on it. Like one comment, and I commented like, "Come on over to Heavy Metal Moonshine" or something like that. I'm starting to post on his thing. I want to get him on here, man.
Right?
No. Could you imagine if he was our cook for the Bigfoot hunt? Yes, Stale Cracker cooking.
I totally fucked up and was telling everybody the wrong people was going to be here next week. It's the whiskey drinks.
It's all right. It's okay because I know at some point we got that country singer coming up.
We got some shit, yeah.
July 2nd.
Kevin Palmer.
Kevin Palmer. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Right on. So, yeah, I mean, fucking right, dude. Hold on. Let me end the live. Nobody hang up. We're gonna end the live, but don't nobody hang up yet. Been iron.
Hey, everybody.
Going backstage, the VIP pass.
See that? Where the cool people hang out, Gliz. Anybody else wants to come on, shoot me a line, but you ain't getting it. There's that.